Into the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Talk about that a little bit.
Um, I think the first couple games was good for us to kind of find out a lot about ourselves. Gave us a lot of kind of a I would say like a sample to go back and look at. So we getting ready for the real bullets now, and I know the guys are excited.
The challenge for you, I think, probably from your coaches, is to play like you did last game every night and bring that intensity. Is that your own goal too, to stay that aggressive?
Yeah, it's just a personal goal, and my teammates, with, when the head coach, is telling you that, then that's all the confidence you need. So just going forward, I'm gonna make sure I'm the same guy I was a couple nights ago, and just let the rest fall where they may.
Maybe not looking forward game wise, but are you kind of excited about making this trip to the Bahamas?
Oh yeah, I've never been, so I'm excited, for my first trip there, and mostly I'm just ready, really excited to go out there and compete. We circled this on our calendar when we found out about it, so for it to be right around the corner, it's really exciting.
Have you ever played against Sumner before?
Oh yeah, funny is we playing against each other, probably since we about 7 or 8 years old. So I've always had my run-ins with him. He's grown a lot, but yeah, he's a really good player. Played him a couple times in high school, so I'm really familiar with him. We friends when we see each other, so it's kind of like old times. We just play another game against each other.
Coach was saying that the final starting lineup won't be decided until after today's practice, and of course we'll be in it. But like, how does it affect the way you play with knowing that there might be a different big man starting?
I don't really think it affects us. As I learn, coaching this methods and this, style, I think, him, saying that kind of, makes guys, shift their minds towards practice and, take it a lot more serious. So, statements like that is more so motivated for guys, show what they can do, and then for guys that's been in the lineup to, to make sure, today's not a day to take a day off. So, not playing with the same big man may or may not be a big deal. So, we got confidence all, three guys we got there. So, whoever make it to start, the other guys gonna be excited, and then the other guys are gonna be ready to contribute.
How much more room to move out there is there with all the shooters all over the court?
It's a lot more room, uh, especially with Duncan. Karras is, career 40% shooter, so they definitely not leaving him. Zach, the reputation he has as a shooter, guys won't leave him. So it just gives us, the freedom to dial up a lot more different actions. Give me the opportunity, play in space. Karras and play in space. So, having the shooters out there is really a luxury, and it's just, I would say it just gives us a different type of look to our team, like a different dynamic.
Coach Bede talked about you keeping your shoulders square and towards the hole. How much concentration does that take to make sure that you're doing that?
Um, it's, it's not really a something I think in the back of my head. I think the main thing I've been taught since I got here is the best way to turn your shoulders downhill is to look to score. So when I come off, looking to score, turn my shoulders for me. So Coach BA has really been on me about that. So I'm trying to make it a habit every single time, and I kind of showed some flashes last game, and it opened some things up. So I'm just hoping to build off it.
Eli said that this year they're using more of this data, over the last 6 weeks, all the numbers and stuff like that. You guys haven't done that, he said, as much the last couple of years. Is it different, like where he's saying, he's circling different things, like here's the area where you haven't done as well over these 6 weeks and stuff? I mean, does that help you guys?
Oh, it definitely helps.
Individually?
Yeah, it definitely helps. So we have a film session where we'll look at it collectively. So guys will definitely be notified of some things that they need to improve on. So it just gives guys a better insight of what they need to improve on, and what is expected of them. So I think it's a really good method. When he talked about it, I thought it was a good idea. So he's really put it into play, and I think guys are going to benefit from it.
Is that fair to fold in all the practices with the games? I mean, because obviously you guys operate differently in practices and games, and he said all the stats are kind of thrown in together that way.
Honestly, I don't really have a opinion on that. I'm just I know he's a really good coach, and I know if he thinks it's a good idea, I'm pretty sure.
Is it
it
interesting to you that every year he keeps coming up with something different, though? I mean, he's not just treating all your years the same.
Yeah, I think it's good. So this year was, like I said, was a year of accountability. I think that was a big thing. So with him enforcing that, rule of accountability, a guys, make sure they're doing the things that they really need to do. So, it's going to make us a championship team. So, I'm all for it.
How good is Xavier? Have you watched film on them?
Oh yeah, I watched them a few times. I know that they're a really good driving team. Have a couple guys that can shoot. They're really long and athletic. So, just like a typical Big East team, really talented guards. So, we expecting a challenge, and all our guys are up for it.
They're a lot longer